Hello, I am Dr. Mohammad Ahmed. I teach English literature at Mahatma Gandhi Memorial PG College, Sambal, and I have picked up this story from Food from Thoughts, a letter from a father to his son's teacher for my story presentation. You can see the letter here, Abraham Lincoln's letter to his son's teacher. Actually, this letter is a piece of advice by Abraham Lincoln to his son's teacher, that how to teach or how to train his son. So before I begin, let me brief you first that I have taken just 10 key sentences from this beautiful letter, and I will explain each key sentence one by one with vivid examples. So let us move the first key sentence actually. So you can see here, this is the first key sentence I have taken up for my discussion. But teach him also that for every scoundrel there is a hero. So as we all know that every child is unique. He or she is having capability, ability, and some unique qualities. So do not ever discourage or demotivate the students. For example, Alva Edison was considered as a scoundrel, blockhead in his childhood. But what happened after 15 or 20 years? So you all know that Alva Edison is one of the greatest scientists on this planet. He invented more than 1,000 patents, and he got failed also more than 1,000 times. So you can see here that do not ever think that a student or a child is a scoundrel or blockhead. The next sentence is steer him away from enemy. Actually, these are the suggestions given by Abraham Lincoln to his son's teacher. The second suggestion is steer him away from envy. Envy is one of the deadliest diseases of the heart, and it produces additional diseases or vices such as hypocrisy, backbiting, slandering, abuse, taunting, and torturing. So steer my child away from enemy. This is the second suggestion by Abraham Lincoln. The third key sentence is, and this is a very beautiful one, teach him if you can the wonder of books. कागज़ की ये महक, ये नशा रूठने को है, ये आखिरी सदी है किताबों से इश्क की. So as we all know that digitalization of books, institutions, and teaching and learning material is on song, and we cannot stop it. And no doubt digitalization of these things will benefit us, but it has so many disadvantages as well. Like we cannot touch, and it does not have texture, touch, or smell. So please preserve the classroom learning and teaching. Please preserve the libraries. Please preserve the books. Books are the best friends. One of the scholar very beautifully said that one good book is much better than thousands of friends. And definitely good books can create magic. So teach my son the wonder of books. Let us move to the next key sentence. Teach him it is far honorable to fail than to cheat. Cheating is a blot in academia, and it leads to favoritism and nepotism. So please teach my son that don't cheat, and it is far respectable to fail than to cheat. Let us move to the next key sentence, and that is teach him to be gentle with gentle people and tough with the tough. So I have put up these two images. Abraham Lincoln is one of the most humble person, as we all know that, and he is one of the greatest president of America. But he also took some very tough decisions, like this one, 13th Amendment to the US Constitution, abolition of slavery. And this is a very landmark decision taken by Abraham Lincoln in 1865. It gives liberty to the Afro-American people, to the Negroes who are living a life of hell-like situations. So teach him to be gentle with gentle people and tough with the tough. And the next key sentence is teach him not to follow the crowd when every is getting on the bandwagon. Everyone is running after crowd or mob. So teach him to swim against the tide, to stand and fight if he or she is right. Do not follow the herd mentality, because it will hamper the progress of my son or my daughter. So please do not follow the mob or crowd. The next key sentence is teach him to close his ear to a howling mob and to stand and fight if he thinks he is right. Yes, if you are right, you can fight. Maybe you will lose your fight, but at least you will have conscience, and you will say in front of many people that I fought with all my might, and I will definitely win one day. If I will not win this fight, my younger generations will win this fight. So do not lose your hope, do not lose your heart. If you are right, you must fight. The next key sentence is teach him always to have sublime faith in himself. Faith is one of the key aspect of human progress. If we don't have faith, it will hamper our progress, our life, whether it be it social, mental, or economical. So I have put up these two images. You can see the image of Ibrahim Hamattu. He lost both his hands in a train accident, but did not lose hope. He picks paddle from his mouth and do services from his leg. You can see here in this picture. You can Google and you can search it on YouTube also. He is a very famous table tennis player, Ibrahim Hamattu. See the faith, courage, motivation behind this image. Feel it. and lead it. And do not ever lose your hope. Have sublime faith in yourself. The next key sentence is teach him to sell his brawn and brain to the highest bidders, but never to put price tag on his heart and soul. Do not ever compromise with your talent. I have put up these three images in one frame. And one person, you know very well who is that person. Yes, APJ Abdul Kalam, a great scientist, a great teacher, a great president. He never compromised and never to put price tag on his heart and soul. When he died, he was having just 2 pair of shoes and 2 pair of clothes and nothing else. So he is really an inspiration to us, APJ Abdul Kalam. And the last key sentence is, he is such a fine fellow, my son. So if we are having the above mentioned qualities suggested by Abraham Lincoln in any person, if we find the above mentioned qualities in any person, in any teacher or in any student, so what will be having? So these are the qualities. He will become leader. He will empower people. He or she will empower people. He or she will inspire people and nation. He or she will lead to change. So the above mentioned qualities will hugely benefit us as well as the society and the nation. And what I found from this story, or you can say moral of the story, a teacher either beautifies or destroys the future of generations. Yes, a teacher is a creator as well as destroyer. A teacher can beautifully construct and a teacher can badly destruct. That is why Allama Iqbal has very beautifully said in one of his poems, in which he says, शिकायत है मुझे या रब खुदा वंदे मकतब से, शिकायत है मुझे या रब खुदा वंदे मकतब से, सबक शाहीन बच्चों को दे रहे हैं खाकबाजी का. So we all are teachers and we should treat our students like eagle and give them wings to fly, and do not ever demotivate or discourage them. Thank you so much. I hope you got my point. Thank you so much.